Let's continue to consider the details regarding the definition of the current situation and goals. Specify the requirements. To gather proper requirements for planning, we need to define the periods, processes, and cycles of the scheduling objectives. Since the items above are too general, add or change them according to your needs. Then define the requirements for the system. Define also the relationships with the external systems to clarify their roles. At this stage, it is also often difficult to make final decisions. In such cases, please take one step further and verify the prototype. The study and analysis become easier if the necessary data and inputs/outputs are defined too. Moreover, we need to define the requirements for the orders, master data, and the results. Confirm them with the contents of the diagnostic sheet and their influence to future results. In the case that it is necessary to define the requirements for other items, add a new sheet and define them. The next step is to create the prototype. Basically, we need the data about the BOM of each item, manufacturing processes, working shifts, and calendars, orders, and inventories. Refer to such information in the diagnostic sheet for the items which production is to be scheduled. Let's start with an order of several items in a small period of time. Since sometimes there may be inaccurate data or typos, to make the verification smooth, let's start with a small amount of data. To study how to create prototypes and input the data into Asprova, please refer to the topics How to Make a Prototype and User Interface. After the prototype is created and the data is specified, check them for their conformance to the requirements. Whether or not orders were registered as thought. Whether or not operations are displayed as wanted. Whether or not the mesh of the operations is too narrow. Whether or not the scheduling results are the same as expected. Whether or not the actual results can be reflected as thought. Whether or not system cooperation works as expected. Check these items above. Pay special attention to the mesh of the operations because it affects the complexity of scheduling and the whole system, so the mesh must not be too fine. The appropriate mesh of the processes is the target processes of the work instructions. If it is not possible to implement with standard features, please consider manual adjustments or the development of additional programs. Otherwise, avoid it.